I woke up this morning feeling like a chicken nugget.
What's crack? I'm VangelinaSkov and I am really far too warm. Couldn't think about anything else except for the fact that the window is right in front of me, the sun coming through, and I am sweaty. Anyway, that's not actually the topic of today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit about Trisha Paytas and how she manages to get involved in everybody's business and make drama with everybody. It seems like no other YouTuber has had so many different dramas and fights with so many other YouTubers than Trisha Paytas. I think when you think about controversy, you think about her. I have actually made a video about her before defending her. This was when she was fighting with Gabbie Hanna, and in that particular scenario at that time, she seemed to be in the right to me. Bear in mind, I didn't know that much about her at the time, and since then I've heard about her fighting with multiple people. Nikocado Avocado, that's a weird name. Good for you for that name, I suppose. She fought with him, they're friends now, I think. She fought with Dissociated, she fought with Ethan Klein, she fought with probably more people that I didn't even catch because it's too many things to think about at one time. But is she doing it on purpose? Or is there something wrong here? Trisha Paytas has a cycle. She will say something outlandish, like, I have dissociative identity disorder, I'm transgender, I'm a chicken nugget.
I woke up this morning feeling like a chicken nugget.
Or she'll start a fight or be part of a fight with somebody, again, Dissociated or Nikocado or Gabbie Hanna or whoever has annoyed her that day. When she's doing this, her views go way up. Like 1 million, maybe even 2 million, all around that area, they go up. People are watching her because they want to hate her. They enjoy hating her. Then obviously from what she said, because it's usually something a little bit controversial, she'll get some backlash. People will be saying horrible things to her, and then she will film herself crying in her kitchen floor, saying that she does not want to be bullied, she does not want to be victimized, she didn't mean any harm, and her views stay pretty high for that. Then she forgets all about that, and she goes back to getting takeaway food, eating mukbangs, and doing stuff about lingerie or adult toys. Because of this very apparent cycle, there are some very strong opinions about why she does this. One of the arguments people make is probably the most obvious, I think, is that she's just trying to stir up drama. She's trying to keep herself relevant. She knows that people want to hate her, and that's how she's going to keep getting views, is by making people hate her and being controversial. And if she's doing that, it's pretty, I don't want to say smart, let's say calculative. If she is doing that, she's figured out how to keep herself relevant on YouTube for years, and probably years to come as well. I got hungry. I think it's because I was looking at her channel and she has all these mukbangs. The problem with this is that she's hurting a lot of people at the same time. Take for example the Dissociated drama that she had. She made her video claiming that she had DID. She spread a little bit of misinformation. Nin corrected her, told her where she was wrong, and Anthony Padilla rolled his eyes and put her in the trash. Maybe not the most grown-up response, but then she responded by screaming into the camera and being really vicious towards them, towards everybody involved. And this distressed a lot of people. This caused a lot of problems. I've heard of people in the DID community who were splitting because of how difficult this all was to process. And it seemed like she didn't really care. Now on the flip side, there are people that think that she's not doing this on purpose, that she has some serious mental issues, and that she really needs to get some help. And in a way this would also make sense. Although there is a cycle to what she does on YouTube, a lot of mental problems come with cycling through the same patterns and the same bad behaviors. And unless you break that cycle, you're just going to keep doing it. This would explain why she always finds a new big thing to be a part of her life, then when she's attacked for that, feels in this scenario genuinely hurt, then can get angry because she's angry, why are people attacking me? This is what I believe. and then she forgets about it. Trisha has admitted that she has been diagnosed with traits of BPD, not with BPD, but with traits of it. Something that comes along with this is a wavering sense of self. This can cause people who have either this disorder or traits of it to find something that they think now defines them, whether it does or it doesn't. And they'll do that until they forget about it, and that's just the sad reality. It also comes along with intense emotions. So going from being super happy and everything's great and I don't know, let me talk about the fun I had last night, if you get where I'm going with that. It can also cause you to be immediately very, very, very angry. It can also cause you to be extremely sad very quickly for things that might not make other people upset. But again, like what I've said in my previous videos, if this is the case and she does have traits of BPD like she says, I'm not trying to diagnose her with BPD or with anything, make that be very clear. I'm not diagnosing her, I'm just going off what she has said. I lost my train of thought. Oh, God damn it. I think I forgot what I was going to say, but I think I was going to say, if this is the case, that she has traits of borderline personality disorder, that would explain this cycle of hers and these extreme emotions and these clinging on to different, I'm going to say identities, but I don't mean like DID, I just mean identities of who she is. So, what is my opinion on what she's doing? Is it on purpose, or is she just really mentally ill? I have no idea. You probably have no idea. Nobody has any idea except for her. Although maybe even not her. I don't think it's useful to guess, because at the end of the day, she is doing a lot of bad things. It's VangelinaSkov from the future here. After I recorded this video, I kind of changed my mind about what I said there. I know I said that I didn't know what I thought, whether this was due to mental illness or just doing it on purpose. But I thought about it a little bit, and in my opinion, I think for the most part she is doing this on purpose. I know a certain amount of her behavior is due to some kind of mental issues, but again, for the most part, this seems too calculative and too much like a formula not to be done on purpose, especially considering a lot of the things that she clings on to are things that are trending at the time. For example, she didn't say she had DID until the Anthony Padilla video, which I'm not trying to say she does or doesn't have it, but you know. I also did find actually another piece of evidence about that, but I'll make a separate video about that so I can talk about it properly. So that's just to clarify that I've kind of changed my opinions. Again, you can make up your own. I don't really know, that's just what I think. And whether that is a result of mental illness or not, you do need to take responsibility for your actions, and you do need to try and improve who you are. I've said it in so many videos now, but I'm going to keep saying it. Whatever the reasons are for doing something bad, you still need to take responsibility for that. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. This is just a short little video. I had planned to do a full timeline of all of Trisha Paytas' controversies, but another YouTuber has already done it. I'm very sad about that when I found out, because I was already planning it and everything. So I'm actually going to link that down in the description if you want to check it out, because I haven't watched it yet, but I am going to watch it. They're just very long and they're in parts. So anyway, don't forget, please subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the little bell button. It's somewhere down there. Also, like, share, comment, like, do all the things that you want to do. Have a fantastic day. Maybe make yourself a really nice cup of coffee if you want to, or some tea if you're not good with caffeine. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.